What's up? So look, between all the moving and all that ridiculousness, I haven't shown y'all stuff I've cooked in a while. House is still a wreck, but I did something tonight I really wanted to show you guys because, wow. So first off,
Tomatoes.
oh, typical difference between me and Rebecca. She's like, tomatoes, caprese, and I'm just going straight for the meat. All right, so what I did was I took about 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat, probably a 1/2 pound of ground pork. I put in that 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of milk, probably a 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs, and then I got really crazy and I cubed up an entire pound of bacon, and I mixed that all together. And oh, it was nice. All right, so I take all that and I split it in half. I make sure it's all nicely mixed. So I get it all mixed up, and I take one of the halves and I put it in a big copper pan and make a nice like 8x4 whatever, and made a nice little well in the middle of it. And I told Rebecca, hey, go grab the shredded cheese. I don't care what it is. It was like a 3 cheese something. And just fill the well. And she's like, is that enough? I'm like, is it full? And she was like, I don't know, come look. And I was like, all right, yeah, that's good. So after she filled the well, again, of this multiple pounds of ground beef and pork and cubed bacon. Oh my God. She filled the well with the cheese. I laid the other top on part. Laid the other half on top. I ain't been drinking. Put the other part on top. I'm waving these all around. Formed it all nice and tight. Filled in the gaps on the sides. Put all the... Anyway, filled in the gaps. Made it all nice and round and full and squishy and... Anyway. If they only knew why that was funny. Hashtag message me if you want to know that was funny, because there's a good story behind that. Anyway. So after it was all squished into this big, pretty cheese stuffed meatloaf with all the bacon and beef and pork and, oh, lots of jerk seasoning. Hold on. Hashtag add space. So somebody asked me, where do you get your jerk seasoning? Hashtag Amazon, hashtag McCormick, hashtag Caribbean jerk seasoning. And let me tell you, this is my favorite. I've tried probably a 6 jerk seasonings. And I actually asked Christy, have to tag Christy, what do y'all do for your jerk seasoning? Because theirs was the best. And she told me this is what they use. And I'll tell you why I love it. So it's got the perfect mix of the fine stuff and the big stuff. And the flavor is phenomenal. Anyway. So that's my jerk seasoning. Because we'll talk about that again in a minute. Can I see that for a second? It's all my spices. Anyway, go big or go home. So, where are we at? Beef, pork, bacon. Her still in the Caprizis. All right, so let me show you what comes out of here, because, my God. Did I mention when I formed it all with the pound and a half or whatever it was of beef and half pound of pork and the entire pound of cubed bacon mixed in it?
Can I have these?
Yes, you can eat those. Just hold the camera still. Did I wrap the whole thing in another pound of bacon? Anyway, so in a big copper skillet, and wait, come here. Here's what I told Rebecca. I am so gonna Paula Deen this shit. And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I could spray it with non-stick. I could coat it with, no, half a stick of butter in a pan. That's how I non-stick. I Paula Deen that shit. All right, so look. Cooked it at 350 until it was about 160 internal temp. And then turned it off and just let it sit. And I kind of screwed up. You know what? No, I'm good. I'm gonna make this work. We're gonna pick it up and y'all gonna see what I got. Oh, that's hot. Oh, there you go, baby. So my post on Facebook, that's probably close to a 5-pound meatloaf. All the bacon and jerk seasonings, and so give me a minute and I'll cut it open and let you see what's going on inside of that. So the other two things I've been doing while that was cooking, I baked a couple of potatoes, and I'm not gonna lie, hashtag shortcut, I did them in the microwave. And I could have done them in the oven with the thing cooking, but I was lazy, so. So now, let's talk about what I got going on right here. And damn, that's hot. Come here. Show them what's in the pan. So, here's what I did in the pan. I forget, took like a quarter cup of the au jus, aka grease, and poured it in this pan. And then I added a can of cream of mushroom soup, about a half a cup of milk, and from there I added just enough like flour mix to make it start thickening. And then I told Rebecca, I was like, you know what? This really needs some Parmesan. Hashtag no Parmesan. So, I told her, you know what? Once it gets warm, I'll just put some sour cream in it. We'll go Alfredo. It'll be awesome. But then I had a couple of shots. And what typically happens after...
Say thanks, Robert.
Thanks, Robert. What typically happens after a couple of shots... Jeez. All right, so... So I got it all ready. Almost ready. Oh my God, I just got robbed. Anyway. Alright. She only drank a quarter. Slancha. So after I did the OGU #grease, and I did the cream of mushroom and the milk and the little bit of flour to... So just so you guys know, the reason I'm all sweaty and nasty and look like I haven't showered in 3 days is the same reason Rebecca's holding the camera and she's doing this. Yeah, our AC's been out for like, what, 4 days? 105 degree heat index. Amy Bailey, I love you, because she's the only reason I can sleep in my bedroom, because she loaned us a window unit. Anyway, where the hell was I? So, grease, can of cream of mushroom, milk, flour to thicken it,
Cheese.
half a cup of sour cream to add the, just the creaminess. And I was like, you know what? I really wish I had some Parmesan. And she's like, we're out. It's like, oh. Cream cheese. So, in this pan, all that stuff we just talked about, plus half a thing of cream cheese. And I'm going to tell you, that is ridiculous. So, here's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to let Rebecca put the camera down. Here's the potato we cut in half. I'm going to cut... God damn, that's pretty. I'm going to cut the end off of this. I'm going to lay it right on top of those taters. So we didn't get far enough in to get to the cheese, but we'll do that in a minute. And then we're just going to drizzle. I say drizzle. I'm going to drench that shit. Alright, so that looks good. I get Rebecca to come try it and tell me how it is, but she's kind of busy and # might be indecent. Can you come try it and just see what you think? She's going for the tater and the gravy. Oh, a little bit of the, oh. She going all up in that business. So, # y'all can't see her, but let's see what she says.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's all I get. Bitch, I've been working for 3 hours. That's all I get. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. Anyway. Hey, take this for a second. Let me say bye. That's so pretty. Anyway. Sweating like a dog. AC's out, but I had to see you guys. Love ya.